Hello, everybody. Dave Nethers with you. I'm in Toledo at a Stellantis plant here where they make Jeeps. Senator Sherrod Brown here. We'll try to see if we can grab him in just a moment. Has come here in support of the union members who are on strike. About 5,800 people at this Jeep plant in Toledo are on strike. The entire plant here. The UAW nationally has 3 plants at which they are striking. No justice, no Jeeps. I don't know if you can hear them, but they are the senator chanting along with them. There are 3 plants across the country that are where there is a strike currently, and one of them is a Ford plant, another of them a GM plant, and this one, the Jeep plant or Stellantis plant in Toledo. So the union nationally wants raises, increases in pay, benefits package. They believe that the companies are doing making more now than
I started 26 years
record
ago,
profits
12.
in the companies.
They're only making $3 more an hour now than when I started back in 1996.
And you were making what then?
12.
You're
12
making 12.
and some change, yeah.
So everybody starting everybody's where she is that just started.
Yep.
15, 16.
Yeah.
Used to be 30
Only
days.
$3 in the last 20.
30 days, 30 working days would be in the union.
In the union.
Which took about
First 30 days you weren't. First month or two you weren't in the union.
Took about
Then you
6
got in the
weeks.
union. You got the national union contract.
30 working days and you're in the union.
Full scale. Back in the day, it was 90 days, and then I'm like hired in on the 30-day thing. You got 30 days, you're inside the fence. Last century.
The first
stuff.
30 days you'll be last and then join the union. 30 days in you got the union.
30 days.
David, if you could excuse me, I'm doing a Facebook Live for us right now. I know we talked a bit ago, but if you could reintroduce yourself to me again. And
David Green, UAW Region 2B Director. I represent about 180,000 active and retired members throughout the states of Indiana and Ohio.
Let's talk about today again, please.
Yeah, today's been very difficult. Making the decision to put these people out on strike. I had a vote on this last night at 8 o'clock. And, you lose sleep over this. We don't want to impact our workers. We don't want to impact our families. But the reality is we've been told for so long that we had to live to fight another day, live to fight another day. Well, these corporations are making billions of dollars. Our members are living off of barely nothing, right? They're scraping by. They have to get government assistance just to feed their families. And these corporations are getting billions of dollars in government assistance to transition into ICE. We need a fair and just contract. We need a fair and just transition into the ICE industry. And we need to do everything I can, not only for our members, to raise them up, but to raise all working people and the standard of living up to a livable wage.
Let's talk about the strategy of the UAW now, striking this and 2 other plants only at this time.
Yep. So it's a strategic strategy, and I'm not going to give away our corporate secrets.
The UAW president nationally says believes that will put more pressure on the executives of the automakers, the big 3, so to speak, and motivate them more to come to some kind of an agreement.
Yeah, the decisions weren't made lightly, and the theory here is to give our folks a little bit more power at the bargaining table.
Excuse me 1 second, Senator. Excuse me. I know we talked a little bit earlier, but we're on Facebook Live with Fox 8 right now. Would you please explain to me again why you are here?
Yeah, a dozen years ago, Chrysler, then called Chrysler, and GM were in big trouble. They were really in big trouble. These workers did major concessions so that they could get back on their feet. The government helped. Now, a dozen years later, this company is doing really well. $12 billion in profits, Stellantis, the old Chrysler company. $12 billion just this year alone. Their CEO makes 365 times what these average workers make. I met somebody today who's making $15 an hour. Somebody else who's been here 5 years making $19 an hour in an auto plant with a union. and the companies have got to make this up to those workers who sacrifice so much.
Senator, I asked you earlier, I'll ask one more time, I'll let you go, that the federal government, I know that the president, I believe the president is about to, or sometime will be making a statement if he hasn't already. In your mind, is there anything that the federal government can do to expedite this contract?
Well, what I try to do is, I talk about the Jeep that my wife and I both drive, a Jeep made in this plant, assembled in this plant. I talk about how good these vehicles are. I talk about the quality of workers, and that this company wouldn't exist without the productive workforce of people standing with me. And I think overwhelmingly the country understands that, and I hope the pressure builds on these executives, all of them making multi-million dollars, while they have workers in this plant making $15, $16, $18, $19 an hour. And it's time the company stepped up and began to pay back these workers who made major sacrifices to
Very
them.
good. Appreciate it.
All right, sure.
Thank you, Senator. Appreciate it. So we're here, as you can see, along with the strikers here at the Stellantis plant, and we will have much more for you tonight on what is happening with the UAW and here at this plant in Toledo, coming up on Fox 8 News, starting actually at noon.